Hello everybody, thank you for coming. This is Amber with Lives in Sync Tarot. This will be the twin flame reading for May 2017. So the card that fell out while I was shuffling was Teach, which is the Hierophant in a normal Rider-Waite deck. So this month for twin flames, relationships, soulmates, is going to be about the relationship itself, the structure, if you're meant to be together, the lessons that you're supposed to learn within that relationship are going to come out, so you can actually work on them. Now, working on them, as we know, is a whole different ball game. But this is what this month is going to be about learning and teaching each other, listening, creating a stable relationship. If you're single, being, like, not single, but if you're not official, you're going to be in a stronger relationship, or either making the relationship stronger. So that's good. Okay, overall energy, you have fine balance, which is the Two of Pentacles. So this is about either one or the other balancing their life as far as work and their own security in with the relationship. Okay, the other card that you have for the clarifier for this is the Three of Wands. So this is, they're finding the balance so you all can move forward into something stronger, grow into something better, be able to be official, be able to get married, be able to move together, things like that, so you can move forward into whatever the next step is that you were supposed to have with your twin flame. Okay, again, this is the masculine side, this is the feminine side. What the masculine brings, what the feminine brings, base of the relationship, external of the relationship. So this is like the internal, I guess. And this is the overall relationship. And of course, as you know, I do a love oracle card for the masculine, the feminine, and the relationship, and a guidance for the masculine, the feminine, and the relationship. So we'll get started. For the masculine, how he sees his feminine, you have the Four. This is the Four of Cups, which is opportunity beckons. And as the clarifier, you have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay, so this energy, he is, okay, I really think that he sees his feminine as a missed opportunity. He missed out. He was paying attention to other things in life, dealing with other things, possibly, or just doing whatever it is people do, in their normal life, and he missed the opportunity. And this is about outside influences, things you don't have control over. So I sort of feel like it's about work or job or having to move or something of that nature. But the fact that he's paying attention to it, it was something that he had to direct his attention to. So he didn't have either enough time for her, or they weren't able to be together due to something like too much work or something of that nature. So that's how he feels, like he missed out. Something is missing. And these three cards are his journey for the month. He starts off with the solar plexus chakra here, and the Hangman as the clarifier. So this tells me that he, with the solar plexus chakra, is deciding what he wants. Okay, the Hangman is all about pausing to really think things through and think things over, looking at all aspects of the whole situation. Okay, so as he's looking to see what he needs to sacrifice and what he needs to keep in his life, this is about his wants, what he wants, as far as it's not about structure as much about what he wants. So it's almost like he's trying to decide if the feminine should be in his life, or what things he would actually want in his life, continuing to move forward with that. Okay, can you do me a favor and turn that down a little bit? Okay, so So he just paused in between thinking of things. It's not like he's not working on it. He's working on the relationship mentally more than physically, okay? So his next step is refusal to see, which is the Two of Swords and the Page of Swords. Okay. So this could be one of two things. He either makes an offer or is thinking about making an offer to the feminine, but is not moving on it. Okay. No, that's what it is. It's nothing else. I'm sorry about that. Thank you, Spirit. So it's like he knows that he should say something or do something or make some sort of initial communication, whether it be a text message, because the Page of Swords is about small messages. It's not, if it's a call, it's a call to say hi, or a text message or an email or a social media contact, like a Snapchat or Instagram like or something like that. So he's trying to decide if he should do that from here, but he doesn't. It's like he refuses to make that movement. He's at a pause, okay? So he ends up with Move, which is the Chariot, Major Arcana, and Judgment. This is about a wake-up call. This is about making decisions for yourself. Judgment is. So this is about moving, figuring out what your willpower is. He's made a decision. He knows what he wants to do. He's moving forward, moving towards the feminine and making a judgment. I can't say what the judgment is, but there's a call for him to finally make a decision. There's so much pause here that there has to be a movement, and that's what he does. He makes the movement, okay, to go to where he wants, making the judgment, making the call, waking up, seeing what needs to be done. So to me, that's good. At least you get some closure or something, some sort of anything, you know. For those of you who are twin flames, you know, like the whole blocked out, not talking thing is not good, but there's a judgment that needs to be made. There's something that needs to be said that he's been holding on to, and that will come out, okay? So on the feminine side, when she looks at her masculine, there is the 8, which is helpless and hopeless, which is the 8 of Swords, and the Fool, okay? So right now, it's like she's waiting. It's like the feminine is waiting to make this new. She wants to take the plunge. She wants to, or the feminine wants to take the plunge, wants to jump in with the masculine, but it's like the feminine isn't getting anything or doesn't know what to do, torn between chasing him and waiting. There's a feeling of not knowing what to do, even though you really want to move forward and start things new, okay? So for her first set of cards, the feminine, not her, the feminine, is New Vitality, which is the Ace of Wands and the 4 of Swords as the clarifier in reverse, okay? I feel like the feminine gets restless, doesn't know what to do, or doesn't know how to. It's like she wants her masculine, okay? And she wants to start something new, but something new starts. Whether it's with something she's working on herself or talking to someone else, someone intrigues her, or you're having a friends with benefits type of situation, something of that nature. And it's because you're waiting that you do this. You've had this extra time to think, and you're starting something new, whether it be with someone or something. So the next step is flow, which is the Wheel of Fortune, one of my favorite cards, and the Ace of Wands. Wow. Destiny and fate brings things into your life. Okay, it's a cross from refuse to see and the Page of Swords. So it's like he's trying to decide if he should give the message. Maybe he does give the message. The thing is, this part is up to the masculine. I'm going to tell you why. With the Ace of Wands, it means that there's an opportunity. It doesn't mean that it's there now. It means that there's an opportunity. So there's an opportunity for him to reach out to you, and then that gives you an opportunity for things to grow. All right? And the flow means that it's all about destiny. It's all about fate. What happens, what your particular journey is. Twin flame and soulmate energy is kind of roughly the same in general, but there are some differences, and free will is involved. So this would involve some free will. The last card that you have is Nine of Cups, dreams come true, and the Nine of Swords. Okay, so there is some worry here, because it's not up to the feminine. This is not up to her. She's kind of trapped in a cycle of what the masculine wants to do right now, sort of. So it looks like at the end, because it's across from move and the judgment, that something positive does come up. He does say, this is what I feel from it. I feel like he contacts. I feel like he messages. I feel like there's some sort of initial activity. The problem is it doesn't have any follow-up. Like, it's not like I want to be with you forever, or I decided that this is what I want to do. It's not going to be like that. And that's why the feminine still has some worry about what's going on. Okay, so that's why it feels like a dream come true. It feels like a grant of wishes. And it is really, because you have manifested this over time. So this is what you wanted, and it's a dream come true. However, there is some worry here because it's not official. You know what I mean? He didn't put a ring on it. It's what I just heard. But, you know, that's why there's that bit of worry there. So we'll start off with what the masculine brings. The masculine brings win or lose, which is the Five of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. Okay, so with the win or lose it's about fighting. So the thing with the masculine is he's trying to decide what he wants to fight for. Okay, what's worth his time? Is it just ego? Is this something that will be good for him in the long run? That's the kind of things that he's focusing on, and then trying to decide what to stand up for. Okay, what to be strong for, what to strive for when it comes to this relationship. Okay, and what the feminine brings. The feminine brings the third eye chakra and the Hermit. Very, very, if that isn't right. So this is about listening to your intuition, following your guidance, knowing what's coming up. You know that this is your twin flame. You know that this is your soulmate. You know that this is your true love. And just basking in that, knowing what's happening within the situation. Because just because he messages you or talks to you, it's not like, oh my God, this is it, we're going to be together forever. That's not necessarily true. And that's where the Hermit card comes in. The Hermit card comes in for you to initiate that inner dialogue with yourself. okay? That inner inspection of the situation, to really think things through as a whole. Maybe take some time to yourself. Like don't jump into the relationship. Take some time to really marinate over what's happening so you can see the picture as a whole and not just what's revealed to you right now. So the basis of the relationship, you have healing begins and the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords and healing begins, this is Six of Swords, okay? So this means that you inside, or the basis of the relationship, you're moving forward. This is a step forward, which is great, and that's positive. And it's really hard with the Ten of Swords, and you just want things to work out. It was really hard. You're going to communicate about some things that you're not going to be comfortable about, and that he's not going to be comfortable about. And it's going to feel like, not like the end, but just it's just a lot. But just know that you're on a healing journey. You're moving forward within this relationship, so that's extremely positive. So at the top of the reading, which is the external, or what you see, you have Six of Cups and the Four of Swords. So with the Four of Swords, you have, it's about taking a rest, okay? So there is a reunion, even though there is still a reunion, you need to take a rest to see what's going on. Like, this is telling you, again, this is just reinforcement to not jump into the relationship, okay? So just take the time to enjoy the reunion, or the fact that you are together, or that you're friends, or that you're communicating, and don't try to push anything, is what I'm hearing, okay? So the overall energy is Nine of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, okay? And what I'm hearing is, don't let your fears or what could happen in a negative light affect your relationship, okay? Just know that right now, this is not an opportunity to grab something secure, okay? It's like this is the beginning. There isn't any, I feel like there isn't any solid future right now. This is just like, we're communicating now. Please enjoy the fact that we're communicating, okay? So don't put too much into it because you're afraid that it won't work, or that it won't move forward or anything like that, okay? Because you being involved or enthralled within this fear is going to stop the growth of the relationship, or where it was supposed to go, okay? So we're going to pull oracle cards. Hold on 1 second while I pull those. Okay, now thank you for holding. For your oracle cards, we're going to do the feminine first, then the masculine, and the overall energy for the relationship. So the feminine has getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Exactly. So this is about the feminine relaxing and understanding that you're coming together to get to know each other again, okay? I feel like you've been separated either for a long time, or things have happened within both of your lives that has really changed the situation. So this is a time for you to just pause and get to know each other and relax. So your guidance is play. Okay, which is, beloved one, it's time to set aside work for a while. Don't worry, we will oversee your responsibilities to their completion. Playfulness, gaiety, and laughter will lift your energy, so you'll return to work with a renewed perspective and heightened energy. This is about enjoying your masculine, okay? Enjoying, taking time to have fun with him, or your masculine, and to Enjoy yourself. Don't take yourself so seriously. That's what this is all about. That's what it's all about, okay? So for the masculine, he has love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And this is about the masculine deciding what he wants, okay? Deciding what he wants, and you know, like what he wants to love, what he wants in his life. And of course it's his feminine, because that's the person that's made for you. Okay, so that's something for him to understand. The guidance card is child. You care deeply about children, and they readily respond to your love. All children, including your own inner child, require love, affection, and attention. We will clear and open your heart and schedule so that you can give more time and energy to the children who need you. And what I hear from this, I do not even hear that it's about children. It could be about children for some of you, but I really hear that the masculine has to realize that he also needs to be loved. He also needs to be cared for, and it's not just about focusing on work or focusing on one thing. He also needs to be loved wholeheartly, and it's okay. The feminine is not trying to take something from you or not take advantage of you, is what I'm hearing, okay? So it's just about him opening himself up to enough to nurture his inner child and the beginning of this relationship, which is also like a newborn baby, okay? And for the overall relationship, look at that. I can't make this stuff up. Reconciliation. Someone from your past will be returning to your life. Obviously, if you are separated from your masculine, you will be coming together. If you were in a split, you will be coming together. If there was a pause because of work or some life issues, you will be coming back together, okay? Let the past go. The burden of carting your past around has made you weary, dear one. It's time to set the burdens down. Keep only the lessons and the love, and leave everything else behind. You don't want it or need it, and now it is gone. So let the past go means that whatever happened to the relationship before this union needs to be discussed and then released, okay, at this point. Because harping on the past is not going to help the relationship grow. It's not going to help make things stronger. Now, if you remember, in the center you had these two cards, and as I said before, this is all about not letting your fears take over this relationship and causing it to be stagnant or not go anywhere. You don't want that. You want to be with your, you know, your twin flame relationship, or whoever that may be to you, or whatever you like to call it. Everyone likes to call it something different. So I do want to end this here. Thank you so much for listening. I'm so happy to be back. Thank you for being so awesome to me, and I love you so much. Love and light. Bye-bye.